Welcome back to Midwest Magnum. I'm Kurt.
I'm Wes.
I'm Matt.
And he's finally back. It's good to have him back.
Yep.
Welcome back, Biscuit.
Thank you.
Thank you. Later.
Yep.
Little prison stint, but that's okay.
So today we've got the SAR P8L. It is a 9mm hammer-fired 40 ounce. It's heavy. It's all steel. 40 ounce handgun. It has a 4.6 inch barrel and 8 inches overall. So this is one of the heavier guns we've
ever shot.
Yeah. I'd say weight wise, it's got to be pretty close to the Rival S.
Pretty close. Yep. It really is.
With the bronze on it as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Sights on?
No. When I was missing on the right, I felt like it was shooting left. So when I was pointing on the three, let's take a look at those targets right there. The target's all the way on the right. If you aim at the right, the very right one, you hit the left. When I aimed at the left one, the second from the right, I hit the center.
So I was probably about 2 inches off the right side of the target, and then I aimed just below shoulder level.
Yeah, but we got to fix those sights.
Yeah, for sure.
The SAR P8L is a feature-rich, full-size semi-automatic pistol. Manufactured in Turkey, this CZ-75-inspired handgun features a steel frame, smooth double-action, single-action trigger, and a cold hammer-forged barrel contributing to solid accuracy out of the box. The front slide serrations, fiber optic front sight, and adjustable rear sight make target acquisition quick and intuitive, while the overall ergonomics feel comfortable and balanced, even during longer range sessions. Its 17-round magazine capacity and low recoil make it an excellent choice for both new and experienced shooters looking for a reliable range or home defense pistol. The machined stainless steel finish gives it a refined tactical look, while still being rugged enough to take some abuse. The SAR P8L is a double-action, single-action, hammer-fired 9mm. It has a barrel length of 4.6 inches and an overall length of 8 inches. It is 5.5 inches in height, 1.4 inches wide, and weighs in at 38 ounces. It comes with 2 magazines with a 17-round capacity. The SAR P8L has a manual safety with a compensated slide and a ported barrel. Our scoring system consists of 3 components: construct, performance, and maintenance, each having 3 additional subcomponents, with each of these subcomponents evaluated at 33.3%. The scores are then tallied up and divided by 3 for an overall rating. As you can see, the SAR P8L received an 87% score.
Very heavy. Probably the heaviest pistol I have shot. Like you said, it's very close to the other Canic. The trigger pull, double action was 8 pounds. Single action was 4 pounds, and you can tell the difference. You can feel it. The top of the barrel is already ported. There's only 2 small holes in that. It's ported, and it helps a little bit. The weight of it helps a lot. The sights today were a little off. Sights on, so we were all noticing we had to aim right to be able to hit the target. So it was hard to get a feel for the accuracy of it. But other than that, it's a pretty straight shooting gun. We had no failure to feeds, no failures whatsoever.
Surprisingly, too, for as heavy as that gun is, it's comfortable.
It's not bad at all. The rubber grip on that steel frame feels pretty well, but the weight of it, that you wouldn't want to carry this all the time with you every day.
No, definitely wouldn't want it for a carry.
The nice thing about it, too, I mean, again, It's got a manual safety, which would be nice. You could carry it cocked and locked. But again, at 40 ounces, are you really going to want to carry that as an EDC? Probably not.
No.
Some people might, but I personally would not.
No, I would not at all.
You know,
Some people like high points too.
Don't start with the high point guys.
We might get yelled at again.
I mean, I fell in love with the gun in the beginning from, you know, which you never do, but I thought it looked like a badass gun. It was really cool. I'm not thrilled with it, but, you know.
It's definitely not been the one that set us back like some others, like, holy shit, this is really nice.
Yeah.
A surprise and everything. Yeah. And the other SARs we have, I just bought one as well. Shoot very nice. This can't even compare to those ones. There's such a big difference between the SARs. Unlike the Canics, they're all similar in certain ways. This is nothing like any of the other SARs we've shot.
If you compare this to the last review we did with the 9X, there's no comparison.
No.
Now, it's not to say it's not a bad gun, but it's you know, it's okay.
Yeah.
And we're not promoting gun sales at all.
Nope, not whatsoever.
We're just giving you our review. We're letting you know what we think of this gun. We're not trying to suggest you should buy one. This is strictly a review. We're not promoting the sale of guns. All right. So what did you think?
My opinion, I like the feel. I mean, the grip was good size. It didn't fit quite as perfect as some of the other ones I have, which, whatever. I mean, but it still fit pretty good. Like, it feels comfortable. The trigger took a little bit to get used to, a little heavier. I mean, and a little bit longer pull. So I did take a little bit to get used to.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that it's ported because I'm on a port kick.
No.
You?
So
you only did a couple ports.
Just a couple. Yeah, that's all it was. Just a couple. But overall, I mean, the sights were off. But once we figured out where to aim, I mean, we were hitting almost every time. Yeah, actually, I don't know that we've really got any in the last year or two that I can recall that have been off.
No.
So it was kind of strange. Really threw us off there. But no, overall, a good feel. I mean, I don't mind the weight of it. You know, I like a heavier version anyway.
Yeah.
I wouldn't carry it.
40 ounces, was that without the magazine? Because the magazine is also steel, and when it's loaded, it's pretty heavy.
40 ounces is unloaded.
So
magazine, but not loaded.
Yeah, so you're adding even more weight. You can feel it after shooting it. You know, you put 100 rounds through it, and you're holding it up. Your arms are going to get tired.
You could be close to 2 pounds.
Yeah.
We ended up today.
More than that.
I think, and this is very unusual for us, but because we figured we needed to do an all-day session because Biscuit was actually here, we did a couple different guns, and I think this is probably one of the first guns where we said, well, we've got enough rounds. So 300 rounds is probably accurate, what we put through this today.
Probably fair.
Yeah, not a single malfunction. So it's a reliable handgun. Not saying to buy the gun.
Nope, not whatsoever. Absolutely.
We would never tell you to buy that.
This is simply a review.
Yep.
The trigger, it said we did it at 8 pounds
double
consistently in the double action. But it sure doesn't feel like 8 pounds. It feels about like 12 pounds.
Yeah, it feels very heavy. Yeah.
It's a very, very tough press. But when it goes into single action, it's not too bad. Again, not a huge fan of the big curved sickle trigger.
No, not my favorite.
No.
But the Rock Island had that and didn't really notice any issues.
No.
And you didn't get a chance to shoot the Rock Island. The Rock Island was fun. This was just shooting a gun. So, and I love SARs. I love Turkish guns. But yeah, it just...
And swords.
Yeah, I'll have to. If you're talking swords, I'm going to have to take your word for it because I'm not a sword guy.
Gotcha. No.
Final thoughts, because there's not a lot you can really get into with this SAR 9. Again, it's a nice gun. It's not one that really unfairly we've shot the Canics, and every Canic was awesome. The SAR 9, the SAR 9X has been great. So I think maybe it was a little unfair that we expected so much more out of this one. But final thoughts.
I wouldn't carry it. I wouldn't depend on my life with it. I don't believe. If you had to, yeah, of course, any weapon will work.
What about you?
I wouldn't carry it. Too heavy for me. I mean, it seemed reliable, which was great, but just too heavy for a carry. I think it functioned well. It functioned as it should. I mean,
Is it?
I think it's reliable, give or take. You know, personal opinion, but on a budget.
Mhm.
And you might love this gun. If this is the style of gun you like, you might love it. For us, I think the three of us just kind of thought it was nice, not great.
Oh.
I didn't think it was a bad deal. I mean, it was
17 round mag, I
Yeah.
believe it was also.
17 round mag, comes with two of them.
Yep.
It's got the manual safety. It's, you know, it's a nice gun. It looks cool. It feels good, although it's heavy, but it's just not one of those ones that knocks your socks off like the rest of the Turkish guns that we love.
Turkey.
the swords are great too.
Swords. The other thing with this one is why I wouldn't probably carry it is that manual safety. There's no other safety on that gun besides manual safety. And when double
I hate
action is
manual
kind
safety.
of, but doesn't have the trigger safety, doesn't have the beaver tail safety or anything on it.
So in conclusion, we're not suggesting you buy this gun. We're just telling you what we thought, and we thought it was okay. Thanks for watching our video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the alerts so that you don't miss any of our future videos. And by the way, that logo right there, you can click that to subscribe. So show us how good your aim is. That logo right there, that one. Go ahead, click it.